What's up, Nashville? Doing a little late night guitar tracking tonight. And tonight I'm doing something a little different. And I wanted to share it with you because maybe a lot of you don't know about this. There's a guitar tuning that a lot of us use here in Nashville. It's called the high strung, the Nashville guitar tuning. And basically what it is, it's the high strings of a 12 string without having the regular strings on there, just the octave strings. And it really kind of creates some interesting sounds. And most people do it just on acoustic guitar. But I put that on an electric guitar, on this Strat style guitar. This is made by my buddy Ryan Gatto, who is out of North Carolina, Gatto Guitars. And shout out Ryan Gatto, Gatto Guitars. So you can hear it's got this real kind of high shimmery sound on there. I've got a tremolo on there. I've got the cloudburst reverb. I've got the timeline delay on there set to 70. So it's in time. So you can hear the delaying in time with the track. This song is in, the tempo is 70. So I've got it set to that. So it'll lock right in, and whenever I let a note ring out, it's ringing out in time right along with the track, which sounds really cool. And I also got the Boss GE7 equalizer on there, and I've got it set to a little bit brighter setting, so it really kind of sits in that track in that high space there. But I'm gonna kind of show you how it sounds. So here's just a basic strum, just a basic not strum, it's our arpeggiating. So it sounds really different just playing a straight, 3-2-1, on those strings. It sounds like you're doing some fancy picking pattern, but it's really just a very simple one. And you can even do things like. So I'm going to show you what it sounds like in the track. Well, if I could hear the count off. So it's a pretty cool sound, and it's different, and it helps to just find another place, in that track that's not being used, and adds a nice little shimmery, cool little arpeggiated part on the top of there that kind of chiming lays right into that track. So if you've never done that before, find a guitar that, that is different sounding. This is kind of a stratty kind of guitar, but it's also a hardtail. So it's a hardtail Strat. It's very, almost like a telly, but on a Stratocaster thing. So it really has that, I think that without the tremolo, it's even better than with a tremolo. because you really kind of just almost very telly-ish, which is kind of cool. But I'm also playing, the second position here, so it's got that kind of stratty, chimey kind of thing going on there too. But I just wanted to share that with you because I was playing it and I thought, oh, this would be kind of cool to share this because this is something a little bit different. So many people buy, they've got like 10 different tellies or 10 different strats or whatever. If you've got an extra strat or telly laying around, try and try this. Get these strings. They call them the high strung, and I think you can buy a set that just the high strung set, and put it on there and just mess around with it and try doing some really cool arpeggiating things, and it really adds a lot to a track. So, anyways, hope you guys are having a great night. Peace out.